Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this cool CSS animation. So what I have here is a morphing bouncy ball that changes color and bounces up and down. So if that sounds interesting to you, please watch the video until the end so you'll learn how to build it. First, I'm going to get rid of all the source code so we can start from scratch, and I can also explain to you line by line what each code means. So now I got rid of all of it, so if I refresh, this should go away. Let me refresh again. Yep. So I'm going to pull up my boilerplate code and then create my ball. So I'll create a div and give an ID of ball. And that's it. We're done with the HTML. The rest of it is just a bunch of CSS. So I'm going to go in my head tag, which is this and this. This is the starting head tag, and this is the ending. And then I'll type style, and I'll go in there and style my ball div. So this ball will have a border radius of 50%. The animation name will be bounce, since it's going to be bouncing up and down. The animation duration is going to be 2.5 seconds. And I misspelled animation. Animation timing function linear. Animation iteration count infinite. Background color RGB 241 2712. And let me explain what all of this means, what all these animation properties mean. The first one is simple. It's just the name that you give your animation. The second one, animation duration, that's how long you want your animation to last. Animation timing function, this, so if you put linear, your animation will be smooth throughout. If you put ease in, because the other option is ease in and ease out, if I put ease in, then my animation will start out slow, then gradually get faster. And ease out, start out fast and gradually get slower. That's the difference between ease in and ease out. They're the complete opposite. Right now I'm going to use linear. Then after background color, I'm going to type 60 pixels, height 60 pixels, margin auto, so it will center the ball, put the ball in the center, and do position relative, top 0, and then filter blur 3 pixels. So this is just going to make the ball 3 pixel blurry. If you increase the intensity, it will become even more blurrier. See, it's already a little blurry. If I set this to 0, then it won't have any blur at all. But if I set it to like 10, now it's really blurry. Let's just use 2.5. Refresh. Now I'll do 3. And then after that, I'll add a hover effect for the ball. So hashtag ball on hover, animation, play, state, paused. So when you hover over the ball will stop moving. That's basically what this is saying. And then I'm going to add some keyframes for my animation. So I'm going to type keyframes and then the name of my animation, which was bounce. So I'll highlight this, copy it, and paste it in here. Make sure that I didn't misspell anything. And then we'll go inside of our keyframes, curly braces, and do 12. At 12.5%, it will move to the top 87.5 pixels. Border radius 50%, 0, 50%, 0. So for every intervals of the animation, I'm splitting it into 8 segments. So 12.5, that's 1/8 of the animation complete. And the border radius is what makes the ball morph and change to different shapes, because I'm giving different values for every single time, different random values. Then background color, I'm going to make when the animation is 12.5% complete, the background color will change to yellow. See, it's turning to yellow, then gradually turning from yellow to orange into red. And then at 25% complete, it'll move top 175 pixels, border radius 0, 50%, 0, 50%. And you can mess around with the values for the border radius and see what you get. It's pretty cool. You don't have to use my values. You can if you want to, but you can experiment along with me if you want to. And then I'm going to make the background color green. And then at 37.5% complete, the top will be 262.5 pixels. Border radius will be 0.00050%. Background color will be blue. And then at 50%, it will be top 350 pixels. Border radius 50%, 50%, 50%, and the last value will be 0. Background color. Background color will be chartreuse, 62.5% complete. It will have top 175 pixels. So as you notice, the values are going in reverse. If you don't know what I mean, what I'm saying is it started with 87.5 and went to 175, then 262.5, then 350, and now it's jumping back to 175 pixels. That's so the ball will go up and down like this. Like, see, it's kind of bouncing a little bit. That's why I did that. And then border radius. Well, actually, first I have to do, it should actually be top 262.5, and border radius will be 0.0, 50%, 50%, box shadow, and this is what gives it the glow effect. So 0.05 pixels, and then you can pick any color you like. I'm going to do 241-7212, so it's going to be that bright red color. Oh, and also I have to put this inside the curly braces. I don't know why I didn't do that, so I have to copy this down a couple more times. 1, 2, 3, okay, I think that's good. And take away the last comma since it's not separating it from anything else. So I'm going to change this to 25 pixels, change this to 50 pixels, change this to 200, and if we refresh, we should notice that we have a red glow around our bouncy ball. So at 75%, the top value will be 175 pixels, border radius will be 50%, 50%, and then the last two values will be zeros. And the background color will be crimson. I'm running out of color. I don't know what color to pick for mine. And then at 87.5%, the top value will be 87.5 pixels. So when it's at 87.5% complete, the top value is the same as when it's just starting, like when it's at 12.5%. Then background color, dot your blue. And then once the animation is completely done, the top value will be 0 pixels. Border radius will equal 0%, so it's just going to return back to a normal square. Then background color, green, yellow. And all we have to do now is sit back and watch our bouncy ball bounce back and forth infinitely. I'm just kidding, don't do that, that might get a little boring. So yeah, that wraps it up for the video. I hope you had fun building this. If you did, please drop a like and comment saying that you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, please. We're so close to 30 subscribers. Let's try to hit that by the end of this month if possible. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and have a nice day. I'll see you in my next video.